The placement seasons are on, and here we are at IIHMR New Delhi campus to see what our placement partners are doing. Come, let's check out. So we are joined by Captain Harsh today, and Captain Harsh, if you can let the audience know about you.
Okay, I served in Navy for about 22 years. And after leaving Navy, I'm in the field of Eldercare and training and skilling healthcare workers. So this is what I've been doing for last 8 years for my living.
So when we talk about Emoha Healthcare, what's the vision and what are you doing?
Okay, Emoha is a acronym for a home. It's an initiative or an organization that is primarily focused on elderly care. So this is a platform which does a continuum of care from healthy elder to a very sick elder. So we are a group of people, young, old. Collective wisdom is leadership. Collective wisdom would be over 100 years in this field. If you say 8 leaders, 8, 9 years to 10 to 15 years of work in elderly care. It's a nascent field in India, developing, and we being pioneer are very lucky that we have got right set of people to solve this major problem.
So when you talk about healthcare, what do you think? Why is there a need for healthcare managers?
The India, as you're aware, it's a very complex country, and we've got a huge population and health, and with aging, longevity of life, resources are constrained. So we need good managers and good people who can optimize these resources so that the healthcare can reach to masses and people learn and are able to get the solutions quickly. And that is why a professional institute like yours will make a huge impact.
Wonderful, sir. And, a lot of students, when they prepare for their interviews, they're always scared about what the recruiter will ask. Tell me something, what do you look for in probably a candidate?
Okay, if I'm into a profit making company, my first objective would be to look into a candidate. Will he or she will be able to deliver the solution that we have made? We don't expect them to deliver it immediately. We're looking at the whether they have the intent. So we follow a methodology where we say recognition of prior learning. So I said earlier also there's optimization of resources. So we look at your curriculum, what you have taught these kids or these young boys and girls. So we look at the curriculum, and the curriculum of IHMR is very well tailored to solve this particular problem of optimization of resources. So that tells us recognition of prior learning, which all of you would have. And then once we've identified that mindset, we look for the ability or the intent within the students who are willing to work hard or willing to learn, who are willing to be part of a team. So we look for that. And third, and the most important thing, we look for people who are situationally aware. They're aware of the situation, what is in and around. Not, I'm not interested that you learned your subject well, but how well you're going to implement what you're learning. Situational awareness is very important. And lastly, what is very, very important is intent. Are you willing to do the job happily? Our intention is not that you should, after 5 days, you should say, I should get week off or holiday. It should be, you should have willingness to come back to work tomorrow. You should be happy to come back to work. This is what we look into recruits.
Wonderful. And, you have served the nation, and thank you for your service. What do you think if I ask you three tips for candidates preparing for interview, what would those three tips be?
Okay, the first thing that you should do is know about the recruiter is going to come about their organization really well. Because he's coming for a purpose. So if you know his purpose well, so you can shape your interview accordingly. Second, you should also identify whether you want to go to that company or not. Read about that company first. The culture, the good, bad, ugly, whether you want to go there or not. And the third thing, you should present yourself honestly. You don't have to speak anything which you don't know. Just say what you know. Thank you.
Great advisor, sir. One question that I will ask you about IIHMR. 7 of our alumni have been part of your family. What do you have to say about IIHMR? Why IIHMR?
Okay, the first thing in IHMR, the most of the students from here have would have a decent working knowledge of medical field. Number one, most of the students who come to IHMR, they would have done some medical studies before. And the second, what I liked is your practical. The students from this institute are very practical, and their projects, their pedagogy, andragogy, and the peer learning is really good. So that is why every year we've been picking up one IHMR graduate. So our intention is, as we scale, we should have more of you with our fold. Thank you.
Sir, before I let you go, there's one last thing if you'd like to tell that to all the students watching you. One message for our students.
Okay, look, IHMR is a great institute and a great initiative. So it is up to you guys to make it better every passing day. So every batch that comes out from IHMR should be better than the previous one. That should be objective.